Live with people like a tree that bears fruit. They throw stones at it, but it pays off with fruit. The greatest things on earth are not mountains and seas, but lust, which if we fail to control, then we will become inhabitants of hell. Seeking knowledge is piety. Conveying knowledge is worship. Repeating knowledge is remembrance. Seeking knowledge is jihad. Pray for your friend, both while alive and before he dies. Declare jihad on your 12 invisible enemies, namely, selfishness, arrogance, pride, selfishness, greed, lust, intolerance, anger, lying, deceit, gossip and slander. If you can master and destroy them, then you will ready to fight the enemy you see. The work of a teacher is not like the work of a farmer who always removes thorns and pulls the grass that grows in the crevices of his plant. Keep your friend's secret, cover up his ugliness and be quiet. Don't magnify his mistakes that other people are talking. Tender words soften hearts that are harder than stone. Harsh words harden hearts that are softer than silk. Make death only in the body, because your dwelling place is the grave and the inhabitants of the grave always await your arrival at all times. Face your friend or foe with a face that shows joy, willingness, full of courtesy and calmness. Do not show an attitude of arrogance and arrogance. Love is a tendency towards something that provides benefits. If the tendency is deep and strong, then it is called longing. On the other hand, hate is a tendency to avoid. If the tendency is deep and strong, then it is called revenge. If you are not the son of a king and you are not the son of a great scholar, then be a writer. Be gentle and polite by bowing your head. The closest to us is death. Knowledge is the life of the heart from blindness, the light of sight from injustice, and strength of the body from weakness. A real friend is when you ask him to follow you. He doesn't ask where or where, but gets up and goes. What is destined will be yours even if it is under 2 mountains. And what is not destined for you will not exist even if it is just between your lips. Using his power to gain knowledge will bring him to the ranks of angels. On the other hand, following his desires will bring him down to the level of beasts. The mother of all morals is a place of wisdom, courage, self-purity, and justice. The hardest thing in this world is to hold on to the trust. Don't let your heart take pleasure in the praise of others, or you will be saddened by their condemnation. The tongue is very small and light, but it can take you to the greatest heights and can put you in the lowest depths. Happiness lies in the victory over the passions and in the restraint of excessive will. Never have I dealt with anything more difficult than my own soul, sometimes helping me and sometimes against me. When I look back on my life, I realize that every time I thought I was being rejected from something good, at that moment I was really being redirected to something better, the most appropriate and most useful for you. Find a friend to calm your heart and mind, then pay close attention to your safety and well-being. Half disbelief in God in this world is caused by people who make a bad appearance on their religion because of their bad behavior and stupidity. Be serious in your pursuit of knowledge. Stay away from laziness and boredom, because otherwise you will be in danger of going astray. A loose tongue and a closed heart and full of neglect are the address of great misfortune. We are creatures who like to blame from the outside, not realizing that problems are usually from the inside. Suggestion is easy, what is difficult is to accept it, because it is bitter in taste. Desire makes slaves from kings, and patience makes kings from slaves. People from animals, some demons, some angels, and you. One departs from the station of patience through anxiety, exaggeration of grievances, making an exhibition of sorrow, treasure and nourishment. Knowledge has potential in the human soul like a seed in the ground, and by learning, potential becomes actual.